I hate OBS sometimes, you know? I really do. Like, it just randomly decides, like, hey, I'm gonna change your mic settings. So, you know, that's always cool and fun. But let's go back over here, where I was showcasing our lovely set, as I was saying, that you guys didn't get to hear. So yeah, this is the set. This is, I'll have my co-host here. I think it's gonna look different on, like, in some people's, because I've got 3D, like, items and stuff, but anyway. But yeah, I can, obviously with the mod, I need to get better at the mod and stuff, but I can, like, you know, set it up, and then I can, you know, do the fake talking to the camera and stuff, and then I can turn and look at the host and talk to the host, and, you know, all that lovely stuff. So yeah, we'll get back to actually talking and stuff, and actually using a mic. So thanks for pointing that out, Lou. OBS. I'm gonna have to. That's another thing I have to do every time, I guess. But anyway, hey Sturm, as well. Welcome, Sturm. You bestow upon me the rave cake. Ooh, lovely little cake there you got. Gotta love OBS. I mean, it's not like the worst thing. It's just like, man, I shouldn't have to check this thing, but it is just like, man, it's just one of those man moments where you just sit there and, like, stop for a moment and just get annoyed. Yeah. But yeah, so we're gonna go repair our wings before we go do anything. Also, I think I have, at least on Twitch, on YouTube I don't have anything set up for bots, but I do have a couple commands set up for YouTube, for social, and for tips, though you don't need to do the tips. That's just there because people will do what they do. I'd rather you guys, like, if you're gonna support, I'd rather you guys, like, subscribe or cheer, do something fun. But if you want to tip, that's an option too. But honestly, you don't have to do any of that, and I prefer you don't do any of that, and use your money to do something else more fun. But yeah, all those commands should be on Twitch. They should be like !YT, !tip, !donate, !YouTube, !social. Those should be set up. I don't know if they're gonna work, so that's the thing. YouTube doesn't have anything special yet because I just didn't have the time to set it up. But yeah. And that'll link just to the homepage of my YouTube, and from there you can get to, I guess, all the streams and stuff. It's a Luna. Hello. Hello, Queen. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Let's go and repair the pickaxe a little bit, and then you guys can go on your merry way. On a work break, already want to scream at people. I try not to scream at people ever, but I do get frustrated with people at work sometimes, so I do understand the feeling. I understand the feeling for sure. Alright, I'm going back to my starter home. Also, oh, I should set up, there's another thing I put on screen. This one I just have, this has nothing to do with the stream, but I was like, if for those people who want random things, there are random things in the top right corner. Frogs will appear and stuff and things, and I can, like, click on them and they do things and stuff. It's a fun little desktop, I forget what they're called, like desktop minions. It's one of those fun little desktop apps, and I figured, well, I'll just put that on stream because it's fun. And hopefully it's not a problem if I have it on stream. I don't think it would be, but you never know. You never know, I mean, I never know. There's the frog speaking of. Right, but what we are doing today, and let me check. Yes, I do have a beacon. Just grab an emerald. We are going to do some digging in the gaming district for a game, an arena, I should say, that Sparky has designed and stuff, but we're just getting the... I think I need to, like, probably look at the actual arena and provide feedback, but I looked at the screenshot and it looked cool, so that's usually enough. But this is where we're going to be doing the digging. By we, I mean I. I don't know why I say we. I mean, it's we because everyone's here. Frogs indeed. Ooh, I missed this earlier, but you just didn't want me to pull a royal. Yeah, that would have been fun to just have the mic muted for like an hour or two. That would have been silly. All right, we'll clear this out a bit. I don't know why I'm putting it in a... Well, I guess, you know what? It doesn't matter where it is. I'm going to put it where I'm going to put it, and that's okay. I'm just going to clear the area. I was talking to some of the people who build in Gaming District a lot, and they say that they really don't like that this biome was a cherry biome, and I can understand their frustrations. I've grown to not... I still like the cherry biome. I like the grass. I like the water. But I do think that maybe it should have been... I don't know. That's a philosophical question for later me to figure out. But anyway, so what's this beacon? It's like 3, 5, 7, so it should be 9. Right, 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. And I should have enough iron here. I had to use some of it. I normally have 3 stacks, but I had to use some of it for I can't remember what. But that's okay. It's not that big of a deal. And then that. Yeah. So that's going to be the final shape that we are going for. But yeah, anyway, we got started. We're doing things now. How's everyone doing today? How's everyone doing? Beyond work. I'm sure most people are working. I'm technically working as well. So if this stream ends abruptly, you know why. It just happens to be kind of slow for me right now. Oh, I was wrong. I'm 2 iron short. That's fun. That's fun. I can go get some more iron real quick though. Let's do that. I could just break it off of the towers that Sparky used, so I'm gonna do that. Yep. Bop, bop. Hey, Forgy, how's it going? Welcome. Never seen anyone start on the diagonal. Brilliant. Well, I mean, you know, it's easy counting. I mean, it doesn't. I guess it technically doesn't matter the shape at all. But if I'm every time, I guess it is. I do it every time. You know, I'm building a square. It's like, well, I might as well go diagonal because it's going to be the same in both directions. So yeah, we'll get that haste 2 going, and I'll just drop that in there. I'm gonna have to do like some inventory cleaning, and I'm gonna have to actually repair more of my tools. But we don't need to actually dig yet. We're gonna clear out all the trees and stuff while we talk here. I'm gonna have to like actually make an efficient use of my inventory, which I hate doing. I like my inventory how it is very inefficient. So yeah, we're just gonna do everyone's favorite part of building in the gaming district, which is cutting down cherry trees. It's a skill issue. It probably is something about a skill issue, yeah. That I didn't have the iron. Work's been long so far this morning. Oh, God, yeah. My mornings usually fly by. It's the last like 2 or 3 hours of the day when I'm in office that just suck the most. They are the worst. I hate the end of the day for me personally, but I can understand a slow morning too. I've been on both sides of it. Hey, it's Glaive. Welcome, Glaive. How's it going? Glaive sus? I mean, he might be. But so are you, Sturm, so it's okay. You're just calling the kettle black, right? That's the saying. One last meeting soon, and the week is over. Nice for 4G. Nice. That was me this morning. Like I had my last meeting earlier, and by had my last meeting, I mean my manager canceled my one-on-one because he was sick, which sucks. But it means that I didn't have a meeting, which was great to me. But yeah. Just like punch dirt for fun. No need to have tools on you. Exactly. I punch dirt. I punch logs and stuff. Like if I'm just breaking like 1 or 2 blocks, why get a tool when I can just sit there and complete the job in an extra couple seconds? Right? Who needs efficiency? Don't tell Rill. Rill's like the one person who extremely hates that I don't use tools to be the most efficient all the time. But it's okay. It's fine. Ooh, frog. Hello. What does sponsoring the event entail? It's more like, it depends on how serious you want to be. We can either just meme about it and you can be like, because I think what it means is you help fund the prize pool. And I will allow you to have words in the stream for like when I need to take a break or when, we're switching between events, or if you want to sponsor, like it would make sense that you would sponsor like the crafting game because you built it in Sturm and Anno and did Anno? I can't. There was a few of you that built it. That's what sponsoring the event would entail. I'm not like extremely serious about it, but I do need to figure out the prizes eventually. I was talking to Sparky. He wants to also contribute as well to the prizes, so it might be a big prize pool if we get a lot of sponsors. Front row seats regardless if I participate. Yeah. I know people are expecting you to participate in I don't know if people are expecting you to participate, but people are expecting if you do participate to win in the PvP at least. So, if you don't participate, either or. Saga can have a short 30-second video. Yeah, if you provide me a video, then yeah, I'll throw the video on stream. I'm not gonna make. I will just do an ad read. And if you want to be more than just like a little ad read where I read the thing poorly, like streamers and podcasters do, then you can make a video or something. I am down for that. There's gonna be a lot of tree chopping, I realize. There's gonna be a lot of tree chopping. People are expecting you. Looks fun. Yeah, I really, the goal is fun. Obviously, because I know people, people being people are going to complain about a competition because it's like, oh, the most skilled people, why even participate? But my big goal with the event is not about like, oh, who's the best. It's really like, everyone should have fun. And so like anything that's like, the PvP, I try to not make it serious. Like it's going to be tridents. It's going to be, the UHC one might be a little serious, but like that's the only serious one. Otherwise, I want to put a silly twist on things. Like there's pig racing, it's like not serious stuff. Like pig racing is pretty like, you can be skilled at it, but it's really like, there's going to be a lot of ties there, I think, potentially. I just want it to be fun. That's the real end goal, and I think it will be. I think there's a good chance it will be, especially with all the help, all the people that have been helping out, and I do appreciate all of their assistance. Yeah, should be fun. Should be fun. Oh my gosh, I can make this jump. Or like a BRB screen with a sponsor on it. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was talking a little bit, so because I talked to Sturm a little bit in DMs about helping me with like some sort of like just basic transition screen, and my thought was like, okay, I can have that transition screen, and then I can have like, you know, I can do like little ad reads where I'll like throw up the logo, or I'll do like a pre-recorded ad read of like, this segment sponsored by Saga for all your enchanting and gear needs, whatever it might be, you know. And then maybe, of course, we might have. There's a lot of potential. I have a lot of ideas. It's just about the amount of time that I have and stuff. That's really what it is. The time I have to, and I think I should have more time than not. I'm gonna force my time. I'm gonna make it happen because I want this to happen. I want this to be fun. I've wanted to do this since I did this in season 5, and I really want to one up what I did in season 5. So. Yeah. Let's catch up on the chats. We'll sponsor and sponsor prize pool. Yeah. I mean, everyone can sponsor the prize pool. Whoever wants to, yeah. If we can get an ad read and a video ad that can be shown, I'm down. Oh, of course, yeah. We can work it out. However, we can work it out. I think I'm just gonna watch. Happy to help provide funds and things. For sure, yeah. I mean, yeah. I'm not expecting everyone to participate, obviously. I'm honestly, with where we are in this season, I've got pretty like low estimates on how many people are gonna show up, but I'm hoping I'm wrong. But I tend to think hope is. I don't put a lot of value in hope personally. I just based on past experience with hope, but I can't wait to be proven wrong. Cannot wait to be proven wrong. I want to break that, but we'll break it later. I'll get some campfires or something, or someone else can come by and break it. Whoever wants. Bees. Jump. A frog. Hello. You guys can ping me. I guess you actually can't ping me. I don't have a way for like chat to do sound stuff like I used to. Stuck in ads? You're stuck in ads right now? That's weird because I don't have ads going, and I shouldn't have pre-rolls either, but I might be wrong. Fun things, less pressure, exactly. I can prove that I'm the least skilled. See? And that's the thing. I think people can still have fun even if they're gonna lose. You know? It's okay to not win. I do plan on having a participation, some sort of like item similar to, and let me go to my ender chest, similar to what I did for the gaming build competition. I'll do one of these little custom items with a resource pack. Probably for everyone, just to have a fun little thing, because I don't have access to do anything else other than diamonds. Yeah. Hey Sparky, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. We'll have an ad for you till I see. That's why I watch on YouTube and have both chats open. Yeah. If you, ads on Twitch. I don't think there's any ads on YouTube because I'm not sponsored by you, partnered by YouTube or whatever the word is. So if you want to watch ad-free. That is an option. You can do !YT to get the link to my YouTube, and the stream should be there. I don't mind, honestly. Either way, however you want to watch, go for it. I feel like no matter how many people participate, it'll be a really fun time. I think so too, yeah. When am I planning? Tentative date is gonna be. Did I share? Actually, I don't know how much I've shared. I did share. It's gonna be 1 to 2 weeks after the next Impulse visit, so I don't know when. But it will be 1 or 2 weeks after the Impulse visit, because I feel like that'll be a good time to get some new players in as well, and kind of like integrated into the community for fun stuff. We can talk shiny items. The spare mod coins I can use. I have an admin coin too, so I can do some super special stuff. I don't have any mod coins, so I've been on break. I need to get back into mod or community week, which I think I saw posted it's coming up next week, right? So I'll do that. I should be able to get a mod coin for that. Did you see fireworks? Yes, we can go back over there in a bit. 100%. We can 100% have some special items. Yeah. Anyway, I think I've caught up enough with chat and stuff. You guys have conversations between yourself too. I was watching, and I don't normally watch Imp and Skiz, but I watched the Imp and Skiz episode with Joe Hills. I don't really watch Joe Hills either, but I was like, you know what? Him and I are both from Nashville, and I feel like he is a very interesting character on Hermitcraft. Again, I think he's well aware of it too. Like, he is, you know, the oddball, I think. One of the oddballs, I feel like. So I was watching that, and he was giving like a kind of an explanation of how like he thinks about his streams and his multi-streams and stuff. And was talking about kind of like a bar. You know, you got the bartender, you know, he's tending the bar, and then you have your patrons who are, you know, sitting around the bar doing different things, having their own conversations. Maybe they're talking to the bartender, maybe the bartender is busy, basically equating the streamer to the bartender, the bar being the stream, and then the patrons obviously being the chatters, you guys. So that's kind of really, when I heard that, it really kind of changed my personal perspective on like my streams, because I always felt like, man, I got to keep up with chat, I got to do this, I got to do that. You know, I always felt a little self-conscious about that, and I still kind of do, but reframing it to be like, hey, you know, sometimes you just can't. That little bit has like helped me kind of get over a little bit of that with these recent streams I've been doing, and I'll just catch up to stream when I can. Newsletter. Yes, newsletter. That's a thing. Someone's gonna get pranked real hard when I want to use them one day. If you're the bartender, where's my drink? That's a good question, Lulu. We're kind of low on stock at the moment, so sadly I have no drinks to offer, but I do have conversation. And also a video of me chopping down trees. That's what I got. Cape Club has drinks. Cape Club does have drinks, and I noticed they don't have a drink with my name on it. Not that I was expecting it in any way, obviously, because why would I? But you know, that'd be cool. Okay. Chop that down. We've gotten through a lot more. I mean, there's a lot of trees here, but we've gotten through a lot more trees than I was expecting already. So that's cool. And we'll get through some more. I'll have to empty inventory as well. That'll be fun. We gotta figure out chests and stuff. That's not a now problem, that's a later problem though. You have to talk to my colleague Jem to have that done. She's the unofficial bartender. Gotcha. I haven't seen Jem in a while. Our schedules just haven't lined up a lot. And I feel like they've been playing a lot of other games, like Marvel and Valorant and League. Actually, I don't know if they've been playing League, but I just assume that's one of their games, based on their other games. I might be wrong though. Probably. Can you use Teen Duper in the gaming district? Teen Dupers allowed on the server. Just don't blow someone else's build. Yeah, we can use Teen Dupers. I just figured we can. I mean, I'm here because I'm gonna do some digging. But we can also do I can at least flatten the area before we do TNT duping to get this cleared. Because I mean, there's a lot of good material here, you know. Look at all these pink petals and all this cherry wood, you know. It's at least like, you know, these are like weed trees, you know. That's like, you know, we have a bunch of weed trees in Tennessee. You know, drive down the highway and you've got like 50 of them in a small area, and they're all like skinny and they don't really have a lot of leaves or anything on them. That's what these feel like, except there's too many leaves. So like this is just good wood for crafting. I figured I'd go ahead and pick it up and also just have a stream. We could probably also do some cave lighting here still. I noticed as the district has expanded, there's more caves and stuff that haven't been lit. Just because they're, you know, people were focusing, when we did light gaming district previously, it was the focus was on, you know, the places where stuff was. Who says, I want to speak to the manager? I am the manager. That's me. Hate trees, so hard to go down. Yeah, they are. I just mow things slightly rich. I feel like we're at that point in the season where most people have more diamonds than they know what to do with. Which is why I'm like, if we're gonna have diamonds as a prize, I want it to be some ridiculous amount. Just one, because it would be funny for how unserious this event's gonna be. And two, they don't really mean anything anymore. I don't think, at least. Maybe I'm wrong, and maybe diamonds are actually like the most valuable thing on the server again. Now I feel like I need to do something to help. Oh, you don't need to help. No one needs to help. It's fine. We've already got a lot of good help from, obviously, Sparky. Sparky, you've been a great help so far. Mystics designed the Trident Arena. Just needs to get built now, which I might help with that. Maybe she'll want help with that if you want to reach out to B. If you want to help there. I mean, otherwise, it's really just like... A lot of the games obviously already exist in the district, so there's not a lot of work except for on my side with like figuring out the actual technical aspects of my stream. I'll pick up those in a bit, but first what we will do is I'll kill the rabbits later. They'll die eventually, but we'll go ahead and get a crafting table down. And the good thing about having so much logs is it can get turned into... Oh, God, okay. Great, okay. Chests is what I was saying. It can turn into stuff. Okay. And then that... We'll keep the sticks, because maybe the sticks will be good. And then I'm going to go ahead and just go to the composter for the rest of this stuff. I remember dying to a certain mod's zombie child at the Dig and Gaming District. Yeah, I do remember that happening a couple times to some people. Need map art? IDK, what else I could do to help? I think map art's broken. I would love map art. I really would. Like, I was thinking, oh man, it would be nice to have my logo as a map art for the studio. But I think it's broken right now. So the only way to get map art on Gaming District was to build it in Gaming District, which is technically doable, I guess, you know? But yeah. By the way, guys, heads up that an ad is coming up on Twitch in the next minute, the next 50 seconds or so. So just a heads up. I just want to go ahead and quickly shout out. Thank you to everyone who is a subscriber. If you have Twitch Turbo, obviously you're not going to be affected by ads. If you got an ad blocker, I whatever, that's on you. Or if you don't want to watch the ads, you can always go to the YouTube and you can watch there and keep the Twitch chat open. So just a heads up. That's just, you know, got to keep the ads running so we don't have pre-rolls for anyone that comes in. That's kind of the dealio. That's how it goes. I'll catch up on the rest of the chat here. I have 8 stacks of ore, 3 stacks of ancient debris. That's a lot. Used to have diamonds and Saga brought back loot boxes. Oh man, I need to bring back my loot bags. I need to do that probably before the event so I can advertise that I have loot bags. It's broken, hopefully fixed soon. Hopefully, I know the admins are hard at work on it. Bella, how's it going, Bella? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. We got ads running, I think, right now. Maybe. Which told me that there were ads, but then the ad notification went away. So I'm confused. Maybe the ads were already running and I missed it. That's probably likely. It's probably what happened. But hey. Enough distraction. I gotta get back to chopping trees down. I don't have to, but I am going to because I just want to hang and chat with the stream with y'all folks. We've made a bit of a dent. Oh, there's a Sturm who logged into the server just recently. All right. Back to tree chopping and back to reading the chat. Also, my chat's not scrolling. Gotta fix that. Oh, chat's okay. Ads are running now. They are actually a thing. Okay, I'm not going crazy. I did read that correctly. Just Twitch was slow. Bellamine? I mean, no, maybe. Not the worst thing I've been called by Sturm. There's no ads. I wouldn't be surprised if Twitch is just having a fit and it's telling me all these things that aren't happening, and it's just like, you know, it's doing the biggest like it's being like the biggest gaslighter right now. It's like, oh no, dude, we're running ads, you know, you're getting your ad revenue. Totally. Bezos is just like sitting there like watching my stream. It's like, okay, yeah, this guy, he's not doing a good job. Just go ahead and cut his ads and don't tell him. Oh, there's that. I also can misread. That's another thing I can do too. It's lovely. I pull many misreads. It's my personal skill that I like to advertise. But anyway, I'm trying to think like what other things, because we're obviously, I feel like we're gonna actually get through the tree chopping here pretty quickly. So I'm trying to think what's next after this. Maybe we could find a spot that's decently flat in the district to figure out where I can build a map that's for Gaming District specifically, and then we can tear it down. That is an option, like, you know. I don't think there's anything technically stopping this other than, you know, like it's the Gaming District, but it does sit in its own little pocket dimension. It sits outside the prime material plane. Miss time all the time till dangerous combo. Never know if the sentence is correct. I mean, hey, yeah. That's the fun thing about stream. It's like sometimes there's a mistype and sometimes the streamer misreads, and then that, you know, when it combos, like that's content right there. That's real content when that combos. If you're supposed to have high intelligence score, you should be able to read. How dare. I mean, hey. I feel like I can have a high intelligence score and still suck at reading. Cause I don't know, I feel like reading is like, I mean, like, I know technically, if we're speaking D&D terms, reading is totally falls under intelligence, right? And in which case, I have a high intelligence score, but I clearly have like a status condition right now that debuffs my intelligence. That's what streaming does. People can read. You know, I do question that sometimes at my job. I'm like, did you actually read what I said? Or can you read the error message that you just sent me? Can you tell me why you think this is my responsibility and not this other team's responsibility that's clearly called out right here on this line of this error message? Pick up as much of the stuff that I can see. The rest of it will despawn eventually, so it's fine. I need to I'm slowly like building out my own like personal resource pack. There's a couple things I saw for the next update that I want to add to my collection of resource packs. But I really love the tall grass that I have. It just looks very satisfying and fluffy. Most people don't read it. Yeah, it has, and I mean, I'm used to it from outside of my work too. Like when I was a mod on the server, I can't tell you how many times, and I'm sure you guys on the staff team deal with this all the time too, still. How many times you put something and you be as clear as you can about it, and yet you still get like 5-10 questions about it over the course of like a month or whatever, or you're constantly getting questions and stuff. And sometimes it's like a clarifying question, and, but sometimes it's just like, oh, I didn't read that, because I just assumed it was XYZ. All the DMs, yeah. Same till, did you actually read the email about this outage? No? Well, yeah. No, it's exactly what it is. Or like, I understand what my manager's doing. He's like making sure work's getting done because other people are pinging him about something that they're already pinging me and I'm already working on. And so then my manager will ping me and it's like, hey, are we tracking this issue XYZ? And I'm like, yeah, I'm actually talking with that person right now, and I'm working with some of our developers right now to get that issue resolved in a timely fashion, blah 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 blah. And so it's just like, some people are all sometimes it's reading, sometimes it's impatience. You gotta ask 4 people until you get the answer you want, and if you don't get the answer you want, then you just keep asking. I get it. I do get it. It's very much just like a human nature thing to just want what you want when you need it, because of like, to you it's another important critical thing that you're working on that's not working, and it's like, I need this now, and then you've got other people breathing down your neck. So I understand where people are coming from, but it's absolutely frustrating from my perspective to have to deal with all of these in requests and stuff where it's just like, sometimes it's just not our problem and they don't like that answer. Oh, there's a Sturm who's entered the district. Trying to be sneaky, huh? Maybe not. Maybe you're just coming in to say hi. Well, blame it on you hanging out with the barbarian of the group. Just side effects of that. I mean, maybe. I mean, probably not. I disagree. You know. It's fun to hang out with your D&D group, you know? Sometimes, you know, it's not like it's all bad things that transfer when hanging out. It's good things mostly. If you don't get the answer, you keep asking. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like in a work environment, I totally get that. Like I get where people are coming from. What I don't like is when I answer the question and then they like they say okay, and I'm like, I'll get you an. I literally tell them I will respond as soon as I have information, and then they ping me 5 minutes later like, any update, and I'm like, no, I haven't had the time. You know, I pinged this other person and they haven't responded because they're doing something else, and you know, it's all a loop. And it's like, to actually get stuff done, you need to wait. Like, it just takes time because it's a lot of communication. Like, my job is communicating. That is my job, is to communicate to other people. And to be like, not only am I communicating, I'm also communicating between technical and non-technical a lot of the time, which means I have to take technical language and put it in a way where the person I'm talking to understands, and then vice versa. I need to take something non-technical and then be like, okay, they're saying this, but that's not what they mean. They mean something else. Like, they're actually asking about this thing, you know? Because the last thing we want is to work on something that we're not supposed to be working on, or like we're doing something that we're not, like the wrong thing, quote unquote. And then it's like, you know, oh, we wasted a full day of effort trying to fix something that wasn't actually a problem. And that actually happened recently. We were talking, there was an issue that was reported, and then we have a meeting with the people who reported the issue, and then they go over, and it's like, oh, that's not how it was actually described to us. And then we go to another person, and then they describe it they have a different issue, but it's the same root cause, but it's a different issue. And then we go to another person, and it's like this big issue that's working in different ways for different people, just by the nature of the work that because everyone does different work. And so it's just like, it especially makes my job hard when that happens, because it's like, oh, okay, we're actually already working on this issue, you know, and we just don't know it because of communication. That's just how it goes. Such a huge skill set. Most of my career has been possible because folks I can talk to, because I can talk to both technical folks and business folks. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what my job really is. Like, I started, like, I never thought this is what my career path was going to be, but this is what it's turned into. Like, I went to school thinking like, oh, you know, I'm going to do programming. Maybe I'll make my own game eventually, you know, but I don't have time for that now, blah, blah, blah. And so I was like, yeah, I'll just get a job, do a job that's going to give me 1, knowledge, 2, a skill set, and then 3, just practice in an environment that I'm not familiar with, because that's just practice in an environment you're not familiar with. Like, you're always going to be transitioning from one environment to the next, and there's always going to be new things, and there's general takeaways that you can have in those situations. Even if maybe like you go from one thing to another, and it's like significant differences between the two. Yeah, and now here I am. I'm not doing any coding. I'm not doing any like database stuff. Like, I'll do like high level. I won't do like technical. I'll do more technical things. Like, I'll dive into like logs, and I'll like write queries, not like, you know, like to like queries to like find issues and stuff. Like, so I'm still doing like more technical things than like other people might, but it's like, compared to what I thought I was going to be doing, completely different job. The bees are stupid. I'm just going to say that the bees are dumb. The pathfinding for bees is bad, and I know that they've been working on like small improvements to a lot of different mobs and stuff, but man, the bees are stupid. Really dumb. inventory. Yeah, I mean, I just emptied my inventory. What am I checking my inventory for? Oh, I heard a frog. I'll get to it in a second. What frog? What's the frog look like? It's, oh, 2 frogs. Hello. Hello. Hello, froggies. Take a break from the game for a sec. Good chat. Alright. Probably Pop Kevin, hello! Name change. Yeah, I don't recognize. I was immediately gonna say, I don't recognize because the name change. You're gonna have to remind me who you are. But hey, welcome to the stream. Alan, hey Alan. How's it going, man? Hope you've been doing well. Welcome to the stream. We're here on the iSV server, Impulse SV patron server. I'm doing some prep work for an event sort of stream that I'm going to be running, a bit of a like skills contest tournament thing. And we've got this arena that one of our members is volunteering to build. Sparky Train on the server here. You can see me in the tab list there at the bottom. Building an awesome arena, so I figured I'd just help by clearing out some of the rough terrain before we start TNT blasting. Also collecting wood, because, you know, it's always good to have wood. Use it in all the things. But yeah, have a good time just hanging out with chat too. I just got... Okay, this is funny. This is a funny story that immediately happened. I assume this must be an AI text. This has to be an AI text. Or... No, it's gotta be an AI text, surely. That's... I don't know if you guys have been getting them. I've heard about other people getting them. I'm just gonna... But it's like, the texts, like, scam texts are like... They're getting weird. Like, it's not just like a, hey, click this link and do this thing. It's like a, hey... It's like a... It feels like a legitimate, like, hey, can you do this thing for me? You know, I just left the office, XYZ, and it's like, it feels like a real conversation. I'm like, you, what? Why are you? And it's like a number that's not in my region, and all this stuff, and I'm just sitting here like, that's odd. AI, once they throw me off. Yeah, I don't get them too often, but when I do, it really throws me. Hey, Doc, how's it going? Lurking while in the meeting, no worries. Thanks for stopping by, Doc. Welcome to the stream. Gone through a bunch of things this last year. Nothing killed me. Well, hey, that's good. Glad to hear, man. Glad you're making it through. That's always the thing you got to do. Just look forward to the next day. Sometimes, I've definitely been there. I can definitely say I've been there. So, glad you're making it through. Just a heads up, guys. We're getting ads in about 40 seconds here on Twitch. So, just a heads up. If you got a Twitch Prime, you can use it and keep watching. Lots of options, lots of things you can do. I keep getting those ones that say my package is being held up. Customs. Yeah, I've gotten that one too, and I'm like, I didn't even order anything. What are you talking about? Bella's like, yeah, which package? Exactly, Bella, yeah. Exactly. Is that a Sturm? Is this Sturm? Hello, Sturm. You're helping. Appreciate it. You can keep any of the logs. I'm just gonna literally throw all of this stuff in storage. I'm gonna be digging out some of the dirt just to kind of flatten the terrain as well. Just in case, you know, for TNT blasting reasons. Just ignore it because I haven't ordered anything. Yeah, no, it's always, I always ignore it. But it's always just, it always just throws me for a loop. Because it's like, you know, obviously it's just gotta be, it's still just the old tactics, just like a mass text. And it's just like, okay, you know, it probably works more effectively than like past scams because it just seems so like legitimate, you know, and you're just like, oh, what the heck? You know, if it's just something that feels so real, compared to you know, what you're expecting for whatever reason, you know, it just makes it more effective in that way. So, you know, just more of a people got to be on a heads up about whatever they're doing, you know. My Twitch stopped scrolling again. Why do you keep doing that? Oh, frog. Hello, frog. Hello, frogs. They chirp at me like frogs do. Frogs chirp, yeah. I was worried about one of the packages being a message I actually, like an actual package ordered. Yeah, exactly. You know, I've had that happen, like where Amazon for some reason like transfers my package to like either US Postal or like to I think they use FedEx sometimes. It just depends for whatever reason. Like I recently had a package that had been delayed twice. It was supposed to be a Christmas gift for my brother, but it got delayed twice, and then it was like finally shipped, you know, a month and a half later than it needed to ship, and then it's like, you know, so I'm getting texts from UPS because I have set up text for UPS, but then it's like sometimes happens where it's like I get that text and it's like a day after I've gotten something or whatnot, and it's just like, huh, you know, it makes me think for a minute and pause. Definitely getting more and more sneaky with how good they are. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Jump. Also, here's another talking point. If you want to move on from scams, I don't know how many. I posted about it in the iSV Discord. New Switch 2. I gotta say, big fan of what I saw. I know some people are just like, oh, it's a Switch, but obviously, it's a good form factor and stuff. I gotta say, I'm excited with the Switch. I really like how it looks. I really like the changes they made to the controllers and the system itself. Like a lot of nice quality of life changes, which is awesome. But I'm more excited about Mario Kart, the next Mario Kart. That's what I'm excited about. There's a lot of like interesting things I've watched. Like it's amazing like how much people are able to notice on like just like, you know, like 30 seconds of footage, right? And it's like there's a lot of like character redesigns that people pointed out. There's a lot of like DK's got a complete character redesign. Mario looks more cartoon, like they all look a little more cartoony than they did previously, you know. It's like really interesting. So I'm excited for the new game, excited for the new console. Definitely I think a good time to be a Nintendo fan. I mean, lots of good stuff. I know another thing I'm personally excited for is the new Pokemon game, the new Legends game coming out or new Pokemon Legends game. That's going to be exciting. So big Nintendo year that I am hyped for. Definitely going to try and play some of those things on stream for sure. But we will see. I've also been thinking about going back doing because I've already played through Tears of the Kingdom on my own, but I haven't played it in a while. I still might give it another year or two and like go back, because one of my biggest Twitch streams Twitch series of streams I ever did was my Breath of the Wild playthrough, so I want to try that again too as well. I think that could be some good fun. Trying to think of like some interesting ways to incorporate the chat experience potentially, or just have a good time, either or. Yeah, let's catch up a little bit. Buying, yeah, exactly. I'm buying it immediately. 24 players in Mario Kart. Yeah, that's the crazy thing. There's 24 players. Like 12 was already like a lot. It's like, wow, 12 players, that's crazy. But now it's 24. It's like, okay, this is cool. The maps look, everything just looks so, I'm so excited. I don't want to hype, because I think hype is a very like thing that can be taken way too far. So I don't want to hype too much about it, but I am extremely excited. Extremely excited. Definitely cannot wait for more information in April. Also, there's a rill. Oh my god, there's a rill. More multi-streaming, Real. Yes, more multi-streaming. Hello. Welcome. We've just been doing some tree cutting here in the gaming district to prep for an arena that's getting built up soon. TM. There's gonna be TNT blasting, but I figured get the trees out of the way and do a little bit of flattening before the TNT comes in. So. Also, these trees, yeah, these trees, cherry trees, they're definitely fun to chop down. Very fun. Definitely a note for next season. Whoever made this season and like picked the biome, like they didn't know what they were thinking. They were clearly just in another world and just like, yeah, let's do the cherry grove because it's the new biome and everyone's gonna be so excited. Didn't really make a smart call, whoever that was. Don't know who it could be. No idea at all. Don't ask. Definitely wasn't me. Speaking of the district, sounds like we need to do some lighting. Hello, Mr. Zomboid. I need to do some eating first. Doesn't have to go that deep, only 30 blocks down, so maybe no TNT, not sure yet. I think you could probably still TNT because what you probably want to do is we probably want to flatten, maybe not to the lowest point, but like all of this side, all of this western side is all like rather tall compared to the eastern side. So we should probably at least flatten down the western side before you plan like the actual where the bottom height's gonna be. So TNT might still be useful, even if maybe it's just for the hilly section here, or you could probably still, like, even with it just being 30 blocks. Gotcha, Sturm. I see your message. Just blow myself. Nice. Good job, Sturm. Oh, you did blow yourself up. Nice. Okay, well, wait. I'm not crazy. The death messages are still here. I thought I was crazy last stream for saying that the death messages are here, but look, there's... It's not work. I'm just commenting on how I felt like I was going insane yesterday. And yes, I did pull a dumb. I also still see death messages, so me confused. Yeah, real, me too. I'm just confused. I know you did it. I believe what you said, but I'm now confused because it's like I shouldn't be seeing that if that's true. Clearly Jedediah lied to you when he told you what he did. When he said, yes, you did. I did take your changes. Jed lied. Show again. Hey, Sturm, can you die real quick? Just a second, you know? I mean, I'll show here, right? Sturm blew up. Unless, Sturm, you faked that message, which is maybe possible. Although it wouldn't have the hover text if that was the case. Oh, hi, Sturm. Do you want me to kill you? Is that what you want? Is that why you came over? Sturm, confirm you are dying in the gaming district. That's what happened, right? That was... Okay, that was... Yes, that was an accident, Sturm. If he has cake run. No, I trust Sturm. He wouldn't hurt me. I've not done anything to harm Sturm. If anything, I've given him some... I think Sturm was already smart enough to know things, but I did teach him some stuff. I take credit for some of what he knows. Okay, I'll figure out what plugin's doing the naughty. Yeah, like I said, I mean, I'm sure it's like, you know, It's not obviously critical, you know, it's not that big of a deal that we see death messages in Gaming District, so I'm just more pointing out the, like, I thought this was fixed. That's just funny. Okay, we're at the edge here. Not too many more trees to cut. I need to finish cutting this tree down, though. Thought it was fixed too, yeah. Weird stuff, weird stuff. Thank you. I appreciate the gift. I will cherish this. This isn't Silk Touch. That's fine. I still have leaves in my inventory, so. Speaking of inventory, go ahead and clean it up a little bit here. Look at all this wood. So much building. Really, we still blame ABK for this somehow. What? We will still... Why? I'm... You can blame me for things, but you can't blame me for that. Sounds like a plan. Oh, great. Fun. We're bringing it back. It's been a few years, but we're bringing it back, baby. Blame ABK. Back from the dead. Oz needs a break anyway. That's fair. Oz does need a break. Yeah, I think we'll get a better idea once we finish the last little bit of trees here. We'll get a better idea of like how much digging we got to do, just because the trees are covering up so much of it. So we should probably have to cut like a couple more trees on the edge so that they don't catch TNT. Because that would be a bad thing if that happened. How about we blame on both? I mean, no, Oz can have a break. Oz can have a break. You guys can blame me. I'll blame Juji. You know? And then Juji can blame someone else, and it's a whole chain. It'll just be like a blame centipede, you know? A really weird blaming centipede. Oz blamed me for Real's Bedrock box this week. What? Alright, so Personal Vendetta says that we still blame Oz, according to Lulu. Got it. Understood. Almost died. Too funny. I clearly have mixed all of this context. I'm gonna guess it was something during a guide meeting or something, clearly, or other such shenanigans. Or was this like when the mods banned someone after a mod meeting? Was this like that sort of energy, you know? Because that's always a fun energy. Unless we're actually, unless we actually, God, yeah, I'm gonna say we. Because it was in season 6 when we were just wrapping up a mod meeting when that legitimate thing happened. It was, I mean, we never like banning anyone, but, you know, it was funny when it happened. It was actually funny when it happened. Suck me in while I was giving a tour. I mean, hey, Oz probably just needed to let some steam off, you know, and relax. And a good way to do that is to threaten other staff members with torture, I guess, you know? That's one way to do it. I gotta say, the oh hey, how's it going, buddy? You doing good? Why do you say no? Are you silent? that why? You must be silent. Here, I'll take the effects, thank you. But Kalendra in season 5, this was before Kalendra was staff, but in season 5, we'll just say that things were interesting for a time period, and I didn't have a lot of time to actually play the game. So when I did have free time, I would try to do like small little things, like small little trolls. And I'd always like try to, if the first one that I did to anyone would always be like a small thing, because I didn't want, you know, we don't want to freak people out and like, you know, if they have a bad reaction and blah, blah, blah. And so in season 5, I had a player head that was a minecart command block player head. And so I put that on, I turned myself invisible, and I started teleporting myself around the server. And Kalendra, this was Cal's first interaction with me when she turned around and saw me. I was just in a cave. I was going in and out of a block, and Cal thought that she had broken the server because she like punched me, and I went into like spectator mode. And I obviously wasn't in VC or anything, but she was talking about how it was the scariest, most horrifying thing in the world, and I was sitting there laughing when she was telling me, because I was like, oh my gosh, because this was like, she told me like, you know, maybe like a couple months later after we got to know each other, about how like freaked out she was, and I was just laughing because like, you know, we had gotten to that point. It was just funny things. So definitely understand where Oz is coming from with trapping people in bedrock boxes. Definitely understand. And Rill's done this before too. Rill's done this when she became a mod back in season 5 as well. She loved to torture people. And her favorite way to do it was to put people under bedrock when they were least expecting it. Yeah, it's Rill's favorite thing to do. So, Rill just attested to it right there as well. So, yeah. Alright. Is there more tree here? No, there's not. It's just being a little slow, which is fine. I'm sure Rill has told that story about trapping under bedrock, and I'm sure it's not even told. Actually, I have the clip. I think I dug it out from the depths of Twitch. If I go here, and then do this, mute my stream because it's not muted for some reason. On to meeting 3, see you later. Till thanks so much, somebody. I appreciate it and appreciate the help. Really appreciate it, man. Hope your meeting goes well. In my defense, I was a baby mod, left unsupervised. No, you were supervised. I was streaming and you were there. And I was there. We were in the same spot. By the way, guys, ads. If you have ads, go to YouTube. Use your Twitch Prime. Consider subscribing. You don't have to subscribe. I actually wouldn't consider it. I don't stream that much. Blame MPK. Without blaming me. How do I go to my clips? Twitch, why is your UI so dumb? Video. I'm gonna. Is this gonna break the stream? I don't know. It did kind of break the stream a little bit. That's fine. I don't have clips. I thought I had like dug that clip out from the depths, but apparently not. So there we go. Okay. We got the frog pond back. I need to put the flowers back, and there we go. Okay. Anyway, that clip is somewhere. It exists. I just don't know where anymore. But yeah, I was live streaming when it happened. So yeah. Fun stuff. Anyway, though, I think with Sturm's help, we were able to knock the trees out pretty quick here before his meeting. So hey, that's cool. Yeah, so I guess what we need to figure out now is I pick up all this stuff. We'll go around and kill the rabbits in a second here. And then probably figure out what level on the y-axis we want the arena to be. And Sparky, if you, I'll ask you here. Are you okay if I show the arena on stream as I take a look at it? Oh, sticks house sorted, nice. Leaves, I'll leave the leaves because someone might want those. I don't, but we will compost the rest of this. Go ahead, awesome. We'll do that in a bit here. Let me get the food. Do a little composting and get a high overview of what we've done. In a bit. Good old bone meal. You can send me this guy. Yeah, I think. Yeah, that will work. We can do that. I'll still look at it on the server because we'll get an actual good sight of it that way. Okay, so I mean, this is mostly flat. The district is mostly flat in Gaming District. So really, I would say like we can get away easily with just digging down to here. And I might do that just because. Also, the beacon. I thought I centered the beacon. I clearly didn't. That's fine. We'll just dig down to whatever Y level that is, and then we can set coordinates from there. That should be fine. It's not too much of an effort. And then, yeah, we can potentially use TNT to dig the rest out, too. But let's go take a look at the thing. And I'm also gonna go ahead and repair tools as well. Do you want to check one thing real quick before I get too crazy? Noted thing. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Nice and short. I mean, it was, you say short. Let's look. How long was that meeting? Do I have timestamps here? I have timestamps, but it's not on the pop-out chat. That's fine. Probably a short meeting, though. Short in air quotes, at least. Or if it is actually short, then that is good. I don't know what your definition of short is, Doc, but good either way, because you're no longer in the meeting either way. Okay, so we'll repair tools in a second. There's a little, and then we'll go create a server here. Whee. 30 minutes or less is short. Okay, yeah. That is short. That is short. Good. Okay, I think it's in the. Let me look at the screenshot and see if I can tell, or you can tell me which world is it in, Sparky. I gotta open up here. Okay, thank you. that looks like Inspire. So I'll go to that. Inspire. And then, or wait, no, that's not Inspire, it's Community. Community? Go up. Because it was gold blocks. So we go this way. And this, I think it's this way. Yeah, this looks right. I think you can warp there. I always forget about that. Was it plot? Plots. Visit. There we go. I don't have, I do not have permissions, I would bet, but I do have an open door, so that's fine. Nice. So this is the arena. All right. Nice and good, and I think, you know, obviously I don't think we want like obviously anything super crazy and stuff, so I think it's good, nice and simple. You know, people, it's just going to be a fight, and you know, obviously multiple uses for this arena as well. Just looking at the cover here, I think the one thing I notice is this, right? Obviously, I don't know why anyone would go in here, but if they do, they are kind of trapped. So maybe the only thing I would say is like add a door to the opposite side, just so they have a way out. Or really, if they're in here, it's their own fault. So probably no change. I think it's good, but I think it looks good. So this is how this looks well more than 30 blocks. Oh wait, wrong thing. I'm stumbling over my words. This is like or is this just like you built it tall just to have an idea? Should be 30 tall. I don't have a reference for blocks. That's probably what it is. I assume it is. It feels taller than 30 blocks, but I assume it's 30 blocks. Very nice. Okay. Nice. So just a straight dig down. Awesome. Yeah, I would say TNT. We can probably use TNT. That'll get through the blocks quickly. How do I quickly get... I'll just fly. 0, that way, that way. Does look really good, yeah. I think it'll be cool. I think you got the you know, obviously the different biomes and stuff will be interesting as well. Because maybe some people, you know, I feel like that can be interesting because maybe some people might be like, yeah, I'll prep for being in the lava area and I'll get some fire res, or I'll, you know, I'll try to go to the nether mining world and get potions and stuff, or, you know, it'll be interesting to see like how people, like what people find important to, oh, did I, this way, and no. Oh, whatever. I'm finding things I haven't seen before. There's so many beacons. I think it'll be interesting though, because I think there's a lot of different aspects to that, and so maybe the arena might impact some people's decisions on like how they want to prep for the fight. You know, maybe some people want to like go all out on potions and stuff. It's a little. All right, so let's go back to gaming district. One night build, so happy with it. Nice, yeah. Does look good. So what is the lowest Y? It should be like 64, 63. All right, so we can dig down to 63. It shouldn't be too much of effort. It's a lot of dirt and stuff. Oh, I was gonna repair tools. Right, let's go do that. Bella! I'm just reading game chat now. How dare you? Okay. Do some Enderman stuff and things. Oh, speaking of Bella, I guess we're waiting for a bit. So how you guys doing? We're just, waiting in the line at the fast food restaurant. I'd like a number 2 with a Coke. That's infinity. Oh wait, here we go. Oh. I thought I could steal some XP, but no. Okay, that's pickaxe. Trident. Click this frog. Hello. Hello, frog. And another axe. And then the thing we're actually using, which is a shovel. I'd also just like to note to Rill how I am using tools. I'm using the appropriate tool for the job. I just want to make that very clear. Because I always use the right tool for the job. I would never not use the right tool for the job. Frog. Oh, frog. Okay. Carefully toss the right thing. Dump the Enderman. Trident. Axe. And there we go. Tell my brain hurts from user stupidity. Oh no, Luna. User stupidity is the worst thing in the world to run into. For now you are. As soon as he ends stream, we'll go back to his ways. No, never. Never. By the way, guys, ads start in about a minute. Just a heads up. You should be using a bow and arrow for killing Enderman, silly. Doc, you're right. My mistake. I'll do that next time. I was legit just asked if by when I said the password is none for their phone agent, they asked me if I meant blank or if they typed none. On surface level, it's a fair question, but if you think about it, it's like You know, if you think about it for just a moment, just a single moment, you know, it's not actually, you know, that's a pretty, you know, when someone tells you there is no password, the password is there is no password, or there's nothing, you know, that just means that there's no password. Silly people. Okay. Are the pillars the walls, or are the pillars... I guess I have the Lightmatica Schematica thingamajig, so I can probably paste it. To be fair to the user, they at least knew their extension and the agent were different numbers. Well, hey, that's good. Where's the any key? Oh, man. Okay, let me... options, resource packs, pack folder, just so I can do that. And then... I need to go to... Schematiac. And I need to open here. Download. Drag here. Frog click. Okay. And then that is M. Load. Tilt arena. Load. And I should just remove. Unload. Let's start from the other corner. Got some more trees to cut down, I guess, but we can at least get ourselves... Let's get ourselves on Y63. 65. 63. And then M. Load. Schematic. Schematic, configure. I guess this would go to 33. Ooh, that's too much. Okay. And then I think if I think it might be a little more than... This is fine. There's no problem with more blocks more deep. That's not a problem. I just need to make sure that's configured correctly. So how many more blocks? The arena... Okay, the area marked is bigger than the build. Okay. Oh, I see. It is. So we can move it... How far do we move it? What is... see. So let me count some area. I am at -33. Schematic goes all the way to -93. So I can move it 30 blocks in both directions, I think. So this would be 63, and I didn't check what the X coordinate is. So we need to add the X coordinate. This will be 46. Oh, actually, the x coordinate, not that much. So we can do. Realize the area marked out was massive. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. There's plenty of space here. So in that case, so let's do 20. Let's move this to 40. So then I think we need to drop the Y level down. Is that another? Let's go to 13. Where's that put it? 13 would put the entrances at this level, which is... I mean, it could be that. What level is this, though? It's my level, 72. So then... I'm going to subtract 9. Oh, frog. Man, math on stream. Everyone, I'm good at it. I promise. I mean, it looks like it would be good at this height. Let's drop it just like to 10. And so then this feels like it's probably a good height for the rest of the terrain as well. I feel like this is good. So then I will go ahead. Let's grab a sign. If anyone else is going to help build this, we should share the schematic chords. I'll drop this right over here. And we'll probably move the chests and stuff over here as well. Because why not? Make this the center of operations. Okay. Before I do that, let's get the schematic configure 426 10 negative 143. Let's see. It's X 10 Y 143 Z. I don't know if that was right. Yes. All right. Cool. Alrighty. That is there. And stuff and things. Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and hide the schematic or do something. Placement off. Just so I can see. And we're gonna take a quick break here. Quick little break here, guys. So I will go here. And yeah, we'll be right back. I'll do all the stuffs and the things and the stuff. And yeah, be right back, guys. Alright, guys. So actually, due to unforeseen circumstances, I'm actually gonna have to, we're gonna have to call stream here. That was a little short, but I hope you guys understand. We still did get a lot of stuff done. We got a lot of talking and stuff, and it was a good fun time. And yeah, we at least know what we're gonna do next stream, so that's cool. But yeah. Thank you guys for coming by. I really do appreciate it. I'm hoping to make these streams a little more often. They will probably be at a later in the day normally. Just happened that this one was a little early because of just the ability to do so. But yeah, so anyway, either way, guys, I really hope you guys enjoyed the stream. And yeah, I don't have a lot of words left, but thank you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't know the time, but I'll post it when it happens. See you guys. Thanks so much. Bye bye. Words.